So Sublime Solutions is a company that's still fairly young. We were started in 2008. We are a systems integrator slash managed service provider that focuses on the four major silos within a data center, that being storage, virtualization and cloud, security networking, and managed services. I would say when you talk about a partnership, especially that I've had with Acronis, is being in the trenches with the team, whether it's the support or the sales staff. The communication, I think, has been key. The support from the perspective of going into a client and being able to devise a solution that will really kind of meet all the requirements that they're looking for. We mostly utilize a lot of the case studies. The case studies have been great for providing information to the customers, giving them real-world scenarios so that they can see how to implement it internally. We're very strict about making sure, whether it's on the sales side of the house or the technical side of the house, that we hold the correct certifications and that we understand what we're talking about. Becoming a solutions partner and an integrator, we can't become masters of everything, right? But we've got to know enough to be able to identify opportunities and know when to pull in the resources. So the training that you guys have provided, a lot of online-based training, has been great because it gives my team the ability to go back in and kind of refresh whenever they need to. But then also the support that you guys have given us from a platinum partner perspective has been great because you guys have done some custom, come into the office, sit down and train us both from a sales and a technical side. Peter Haggis, who's our chief architect, has done quite a few services gigs, but I mean, obviously, as I've mentioned, every environment's a little different. So, we've had the ability, being a platinum partner, to, where he's ran into a couple issues that he didn't know, even after working with the product for over 10 plus years. We've got basically our bat line that we can call and get straight through to tier 2 engineers that have been able to provide assistance, and when we're actually on our customer site, which has been insanely valuable. So you guys have a very competitive program just from the base perspective, but then obviously once you start throwing in the deal reg and some of the promotions that you guys do on a quarterly basis, obviously are just huge for us. You guys have done a great job of coming to your partners, strategic partners like Sublime, and trying to get input as to where things are going, what you guys need to do to stay ahead of the curve. Acronis has been such a strategic partner of ours since 2008, since we started the business, that they've given us the ability to really grow to who we are today, that we have over 3,000 customers. It's been huge. They now represent about 35% of our total gross revenue. Acronis has really helped us, really scratch, I guess you would say, the surface of the enterprise market. We've been able to, get in the door of some very large manufacturing organizations that have locations worldwide. And once it comes back to the story of having a complete end-to-end solution, one that can cover both your physical environment all the way to your virtual infrastructure, and now with the advent of cloud, you guys have answered that question. So it's really the life cycle of disaster recovery that you guys have come with. There's a lot of players, obviously, out there, and there's a lot of good technology out there. I mean, there's some people do the virtualization area really well. Some people have grown up, obviously, from the mainframe and those type of infrastructures. The great part about Acronis is you guys really have what I consider to be an end-to-end solution, and you guys are priced right. You've got the programs in place to be able to support the partner infrastructure. And I mean, you guys have a huge customer base, which speaks volumes of the success that you guys have had.